So now, we want to see how we can use the alter table and the create index to add the index to existing table. So to use alter table to add index to existing table now, we are going to say alter table, we specify the name of the table. We will now make use of statement called add index, and this to add a regular index. When you say add index, you get it now. And then I will now say registration room. You get it now, registration room. And the reason why I add the regular index to this column, remember that the column I add the index to here is the order date. I can have duplicate value in the order date, even though on the receiving date. So that means the order date and receiving date require a regular index. Are you with me now? Because if you return back to our first explanation here, we see that regular index can contain duplicate values in the table. You can apply the unique index to the table for the other detail. So let me add the second index, which I already talked about to my other detail table now, because for now you can see that only one column, which is order date, have index. I want to add the index to the receiving date too. So to do that again, I will say alter table order detail now. So returning back into the alter table, alter table, and I will now say the table name is going to be order details. Okay, after that, now say add index. When I say add index here, that means regular index. Are you with me now? After adding there, I will now specify the name I want to give to that index. You get now? I'll specify the name I want to give to the index before I specify the column I'm going to apply the index to. So this index now, I'm going to call it order receive receive underscore index. That is index for order receive. And the column this is going to affect is going to be what? Receive date, receive date column. That is it. Receive date column. So I use semicolon here now. And when I press enter key, yes, index already added. If I come to describe again, you can see other detail too also have an index. So that's how you can add the index to existing table by using alter table statement. So apart from that again, you get it now, you can also add any type of index when you use alter table. If it's a full text index, just say add full text index, and that is all. You get it now. So apart from that again, I can also add index by use create index statement. Create index can be used to add index to existing table. You get it now. So, and to do that again, I'm going to use create index and this unique index now. So let me check any of the column I have here that can take unique index. There's no any other column again from here that can take unique index. So I can't add unique index to this other detail table. But in case there's any other table again, you can just type create unique index. After that one, define the index name and specify the table you want to apply the index to and the column you want to apply the index to. That is all. So that's how you can create a unique index too. And you can also create a full text index. You can also create a regular index too, just the same way we have created the other one. And the next one now is how can we check the index we have on our table? How do we see all the index available on the table? To see all the index on the table, what you just need to do to use show index statement by say show index from table, and that is all. For example now, I want to check the index I've created on this particular table now. I can say show show indexes now. Indices. I'll now say from table name is order details. I want to see all the index from other detail. Show indexes. Okay, order data error in the table name. Order details. Okay. Can you see? These are all the index I have in the what? In the order detail table. If you look at it, the first one is primary key index, and that primary key index apply to what? Column name, order ID. Second one is the what? Is the order detail. I call the order detail index, but it's applying to order date. The third one is what? The another order received index, and it's applying to what? Receiving what? Date. Automatically I have for a three type of index here. The first one here that you see the null here, that you see primary key is the one the system created automatically once I create a primary key tables. So that is it. So this is how we can see index on any column. Apart from that again, how can we remove index? Sometimes you might want to remove an index on a column. It is possible to remove index. There are two statements we can use. We can use alter table, we can use drop index table to remove an index if there's no need for index again. So, and to use alter table, just say alter table, the name of the table. Then you now say drop index and specify the name for the index you want to remove. And that index go to remove from the table. Let's implement that one by creating another index called what? Maybe okay, we are using create index now to apply index to existing table. Let's say I'm creating a unique index now on this column, though there's no need for it. I want to create a unique index on the unit price. So then I can say create index. Okay. After that again, I will now specify what? The table name, index name. I'll say create unique index, table name. Good. Create unique index. Create unique index. The index name, I call it what? Unique. Okay, unique price. That is, I'm creating that index on the price. Okay, so that is this. After that again, I will now specify the name of the table. I will now say on the table is for order the order details. After that, I now specify the column which I want to apply the unique index to in the order details. They call unit price. And I say unit price. Though I'll still go to remove this index. That is the index. So let me correct the name. I say unique price. Okay, I can say index. I can say index price now. That's the name I'll give to the index. So when I press enter key, this index has been created now. So if I describe this table again, you can see that here is the unique index. And even though when I show all the index on the table again, so you can see these are all the index in the table again now. So these are how the index has been created. But now that how do we remove it? So to remove index, we use alter table, we can use drop index. Do you get it now? That is just it. Any of the two commands can be used to remove your index. So let me use drop index now. I'll just say drop index name and specify the table name. So you can see the index unit price here now. I can now say drop index. The next thing is the index name, which I want to drop. Don't forget. And the name of the table that contain that index. I say drop index. I call it index underscore price. I say on which table? Order table that contain is called order detail. The table is called order details. Okay, and that is it. So once I press enter key here now, see index have been removed. So to confirm again, I'm going to come down and say show indexes. You see there's no index again. And even though when I click on describe, the index 2 has gone, but the column will remain. So index is very easy to manipulate on the database table. And one of the main purpose of it is to make sure that The record in the table have a quick access. Anytime we want to retrieve record in the table, index can be easily used to retrieve a record from what? From the table. So this is how we can create what? A unique what? Index on this particular one table. Now, the okay, 10 minutes.